This is an online session for computer. So today we are going to study a computer system, chapter number 1. Now, in this session we are going to cover what is computer, what are the uses of computer, how computer works, and hardware and software. Now, what is computer? Computer is an electronic device. Okay, it runs on electricity. That is why it is called electronic device. So computer is an electronic device which accept data as input, process it, and convert into useful information and store in computer, and we get the output. Okay. So in short, what is a computer? So computer is an electronic device. Now why it is called electronic? Because it runs on electricity. It's run on electricity, so it is called electronic device. Now, as we know, computers are used everywhere. Now, what are the uses of computer? Computers are used everywhere. Now, the uses of computer. So, we can, with the help of computer, we can play games, write letters, listen to music, okay, solve sums, store data, and many things we can do with the computer. Now, computers are used everywhere. The computers are used in different fields. So, where are the places where computers are used? So, places where computers are used. Places where computers are used. Okay, computers are used in different fields. Like, it is used in bank. It is used in schools. It is used in hospitals. Okay. It is used in offices. Okay. And many other places, like in defense, in space research, we use computers. Now we are going to study what is hardware and software. Now, what is hardware? The physical part of computer that can be seen or touched is called hardware. For example, keyboard and monitor. Okay. Now, what is software? It is a part of computer which cannot be touched, or we can say it is a set of program that tells hardware how to work. Okay. For example, like MS Word or MS Paint. Now let's see what is hardware and what is software. Okay. Now what is hardware? The physical part of computer which we can touch, okay, or see. For example, like keyboard or monitor. Okay. Let's say an example. Like for example, suppose our human body is made up of different parts. Okay. Some bodies are outer parts which is visible and some are invisible. For example, some parts of our body are invisible which is inside us. For example, our brain, our lungs, our kidney. Okay. Similarly, in a computer, there are some parts which is outside which we can touch. For example, like here we have keyboard. I can touch the keyboard. Okay. If I have monitor, I can touch the monitor. Okay. So physical part which can be touched or seen is called hardware. Okay. Now what is software? Now let's see example of a software. Then you will understand. Children, you have seen a music system. Okay. Let's suppose you have a music system you have used a music system. Now music systems have different parts like speaker or CD or DVD. Okay. Now here speaker and DVD is a physical part where you can touch. Okay. So it is called hardware. Okay. Now inside the CD you have music. Okay. Inside the CD you have recorded music. Can you touch that music or that song? No. That is software. Okay. So here CD is the hardware and the music part is called software. Okay. Let's see one more example. For example, you have a television, a TV screen. Okay. So the TV, when you plug on, you can touch your TV. So that is your hardware. And the programs which is there inside the TV, that is called software. Now, this software is again divided into two types. One is system software and another one is application software. Now what is system software? System software, it helps us to controls all the activity, working of a computers. And what is application software? It helps us to do a specific job. So here system software controls the working part of computer. Example, operating system. We will see the example. And application software help us to do specific type of work. Now, for example, system software, it controls the working part of computer. Here it is operating system. Operating system. Now what is operating system? Now here in computers, there is an operating system which controls the working of the computer. Let's see one example. Like for example, we have a principal in a school. So your principal is the main head which controls all the working of the school. Similarly, in a computer, we have operating systems which controls all the working of the computer. Okay, so that is called system software. Now, what is application software? Now, it helps us to do specific type of job. For example, your teacher, or suppose ask you to write letter in a computer. So where you can go and write letter? Okay, for writing a letter, you can go to MS Word. Okay, Microsoft Word. So here you can write the letters. Okay, into the MS Word application software. Now, for example, I told you to draw pictures. So you can't draw pictures in MS Word. For that, you will take another software, that is MS Paint. Okay, so you will go in Paint and draw the picture, whatever I told you. Now we are going to study what is process output cycle. Now, what is the mechanism of computer? Or you can say, how does a computer works? Okay, computer works in a cycle that is called input process cycle. Now, here first is input, then we have process, and then we have output. Input, process, output. Here input, whatever we enter into the computer, that is input. For example, output cycle. Now what is input? So whatever we enter into the computer is called input. For example, typing with keyboard, or we are using mouse. So is the input, we are entering the data into that is called input. Now process is done by the CPU. That entry data is being processed by CPU. Your CPU stand for Central Processing Unit. So the CPU works with that entering of data, and the meaningful information we get is the output, or we can say the desired result is the output. Prepare a tea. Okay, we want to prepare a tea. So what is input? So we are putting inputs like water, then milk, then tea leaves and sugar. So these are the input. Now process. Process is after getting this input, we will boil it. So boiling or boil is the process, and the output is we get the prepared tea, or the tea is ready. Prepared tea. So here inputs are whatever we put inside, that is water, milk, tea leaves, sugar. These are the input. Processes, we boil it, the action that we take place, and the result which we get is the output. Okay, let's see one more example. Suppose you got a blunt pencil. So this is your input. Then I do the sharpening. So this is my processing. After doing this process, I get the sharp pencil. So this is my output. Okay, let's see one example, like one more example. Like suppose this is a dirty clothes. So this is my input. I put it in the washing machine. Washing machine will clean it. That is the process. And after cleaning, I get the clean cloth. That is the output. Okay.